Alrighty, so I realize that some of you guys are here today for the free food, and that's fine. Some of you guys are here today just to put your dogs up and take a rest. That's fine too. Some of you probably don't even know why you're here, and that's fine as well. Not a problem. So what I want to do is, we talked earlier about the color brochures. Who wants one of those? Raise your hand real quick. All right, so 1, 2, 3. All right, you guys come up here. I got seats right up front. I'll pass these out to you. Here are your color brochures, and then we'll do some talking, right? Now, people ask all the time. They say, hey Jay, can I buy these pieces individually at that factory pricing? Or do I have to buy a whole set? No. You can buy anything individually and you'll get the factory direct pricing. That's perfect. So what I want you to do, here's your brochures and the clipboards. What I want to do is I want to go over a couple of things with you. How many of you guys have heard of stack cooking? Raise your hand. Okay, perfect. Well, let me talk about how beneficial that is and how it's going to help. Now, I come from a large Italian family. I told you guys that. Everybody comes to my house for Thanksgiving and for dinner. I have an 8-burner stove at home. I've used all 8. I've used both of my ovens. Stack cooking is going to help you guys with that. Because look, you can take, this is the classic set, 1 burner, put 1 pan, stack the other pan. You've got 4 pans stacked on 1 burner with 1 lid. Now, how awesome is that, right? The induction cooking in the 7 different layers, everything's gonna cook evenly, everything's gonna cook at the same temperature from the bottom of the big pan to the top of the small pan. How awesome is that? Right now, are you gonna use that every day? Probably not. Every week? Maybe. But like I said, can you think of 2 days of the year where you would find that useful? Yeah, Thanksgiving and Christmas, absolutely. Let me show you this. This is our brand new gourmet cooker. Doesn't that look fantastic? Yeah. Now here's what's great about this. This comes off, set that down. It's interchangeable with the other pieces of the cookware. I'm putting the 4-quart pot right on top of that. Isn't that awesome? I've got an extra burner if I ever needed one. Yeah. Now let me ask you this. How many of you guys have a crock pot? Raise your hand. Yeah, no, I've got one too. They're great. Set it and forget it. What's the one thing about a crock pot that's no bueno? Yeah, the cleanup. It's really, really hard to get that clean. It's heavy, it's bulky. You have to soak it for a while. The best part about the gourmet cooker is it's dishwasher safe. It cleans out easily, throw it in the dishwasher. Who loves that? Raise your hand. I know I do. My wife always yells at me, I'm the king of the soak. I soak everything. I'll soak it until either she cleans it or she makes me clean it. But, that's for another day. The gourmet cooker's great. It's way better, more economical than a crock pot. So, let's get to the best part about this whole cooking show. Let's talk about the pricing, okay? Now, would you agree that you get what you pay for? Yeah. That's one of my favorite phrases, you get what you pay for. Now, 30 years ago, this classic set was $500. Do you think it's $500 today? No. A brand new car 30 years ago was $500. Can you buy, a brand new car 30 years ago was $6,000. You can't buy a brand new car for $6,000 today, can you? No. So, you've probably gone into really nice cookware places like Williams-Sonoma, checked out, All-Clad, right? $100, $400 per piece, in that range. This is quality American cookware, okay? Made in America. Who wouldn't be proud and happy to have this cookware in their house, right? So let's talk about the pricing, okay? You've got your brochures there, you got your pens, everybody's good? All right, let me grab this and my new pricing sheet. Okay, now, to start with, we're gonna talk about the 2-piece combo, okay? That retails for $495. Today at the show, the factory direct price is $395. So go ahead and write that down for me, $395. The kitchen cutter. We all oohed and awed about how amazing that is. This retails for $3.95. Today, $2.95. So write that down if you would, please. I appreciate it. Okay? Next, you've got the accessory kit, which we talked about as well, the panhandler and the fat-free racks. That retails for $185. Today, it's $135. So write that down too, please. This awesome, best-selling, brand new gourmet cooker, that retails for $4.95. Today, factory direct price is $3.95. So if you would, write that down as well. I appreciate that. All right. Now, the classic set, which we showed, we did the stack cooking example with, that retails for over $2,000. Today, factory direct price, $17.95. So write that down there, please. $1,795. Okay? Next is the family set. See it there? That retails for $2,500. Okay? Today, the discount, the factory direct show price is $21.95. So write that down if you would. I appreciate it. Now we've got the deluxe set, which is really the best value. That is $39.95 retail. We're going to knock $700 off that price today. That is $3,295. So if you would write that down, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Next, we have the works. Everything including me. Okay, I'll come to your house and cook and clean. I'll cook, but I won't clean. Okay, a little bit of hot house for you. That retails for $59.95. We're going to knock $1,000 off of that. Show price, factory direct today is $49.95. So if you write that down there, I'd appreciate it. And if you look on the back of the brochure, even though it's upside down, the way I'm holding it here, the back of the brochure is the elite set where you get everything, the whole enchilada, everything that we make. That retails for $6,995. Today, factory direct, $6,195. So write that down if you would, please. So we good? Everybody's good. Okay, fine. Now, I want you to take a look at the order sheet, or what we call the opportunity sheet. We come to these shows once a year, okay? Because we want to, what? We want to buy nice things for our friends and our family and our loved ones. And we want to be able to provide this to you, because you can't get this in the store. It's either online or here, factory direct, and you get that great price. So who wouldn't love to have this in their house? Who doesn't love this, right? It's fantastic. It's American made. It's what we all want. Keeping jobs in America. Is that not important? I think it is. Yeah. So let's get to the best part now. We've talked about the pricing. Let's talk about the payment, okay? You can take this today, okay? We can get this started today. I've got an opportunity for everybody here. You can all afford this, all right? Starting out with the payment plan, okay? 6 months or 12 months. Put it on layaway. Once it's paid, we ship it to you. How great is that, right? We also have it's called a flex plan. We'll take your credit card. We will bill it 3 times, 1 month, 2nd month, 3rd month. The bonus part of that is you get your cookware shipped the next day. How awesome is that? And of course, I mentioned credit cards. We also take cash. We take checks too. If you want to trade in a kid that's giving you a hard time, your rowdy kids, we'll take those. You got farm animals, maybe some nice jewelry. The bottom line is we want you to have this and start living healthy and cooking healthy now, right? Do we all agree on that? Right? Raise your hand. Yes? Okay, perfect. Now, earlier I mentioned freebies. Who doesn't love freebies? If it's free, it's me. That's another one of my favorite sayings. You know, you get what you pay for. If it's free, it's me. Now, because things are doing so well, and I've done a lot of business today, our volume is great. The first person that raises their hand and lets me know who you are, I'm going to include the kitchen cutter. Look at that. Remember, $3.95 retail, $2.95 factory direct. So on your opportunity sheet, I want you to go ahead and write next to where it says kitchen cutter, write the word free. Everybody's favorite four-letter word, F-R-E-E. Go ahead and write that down if you would, please. Perfect. Tony, you doing all right? All right. All right. How about you, Mary? You hanging in there? All right. Things are going to get better. I talked about free. Now, if you look on the back, there's a little thank you note. Okay? From our factory workers, keeping jobs in America. You guys buying American are keeping 9,000 workers and their families happy. So say thank you, American factory workers. Give them a round of applause. Perfect. And what they're going to do, they're going to give you the accessory kit and the green egg pan for free as them thanking you. So back on your opportunity sheet, go ahead and write that down. Okay? Green egg pan, F-R-E-E. Accessory kit, F-R-E-E. Absolutely. Say thank you, J2, because I gave you the kitchen cutter. How about that? Awesome. Now, I also mentioned that fabulous gourmet cooker. Who would like one of those for free? Yeah. Retails $4.95. Factory direct price $3.95. The first person that raises their hand and lets me know who you are, you're going to get the kitchen cutter, the accessory kit, the green egg pan, and the gourmet cooker. Go ahead and write that down for me, please. Gourmet cooker, F-R-E-E. That's fabulous, right? But it gets even better. Now, with any complete set, whether it's small, medium, large, or extra large, you're going to get the kitchen cutter, free. Accessory kit, free. Green egg pan, free. The gourmet cooker, free. But since things are doing so well, and I've had a great time today, our volume is perfect, everything's wonderful, you have one more option of free. You can have the 4-quart cooker or our brand new 6-quart cooker, free. Not both, but one. So whichever one you want, write it down there and put that favorite F word, F-R-E-E, free. How's that? Any complete set, you're getting over $1,000 of free quality American-made cookware. Say thank you, Jay. Oh, you're welcome. You are most certainly welcome. So, what I want to do is I'm going to come around and make sure your information is all correct. We'll talk about what set best works for your family. You know, how many people in your family, how many people you cook for, what have you. I want to match you with the right set. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think so. Raise your hand. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right, perfect. So, the first person to raise your hand. All right, Tony, you the man. Let me come around, check your information, get all of your P's and Q's, make sure it's all good, and we'll get you started. Thank you so much. There you go.